up in the sky. Look, it's captivating. It's energizing. It's Eliances Heroes. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups, where our heroes in business align. Now, here's your host flying in, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
That's right, and we're going to learn secrets of our heroes and things that are going to help us live a more fulfilling life and or do better in business, personally, and everything else. Later on in the show, we've got Nathan Hirsch. He is the CEO and founder of Free Up Freelance System. Incredible system that we're going to learn about, and it's called Free Up Freelance. And later on in the show, we're going to learn about how to make money on our money from Travis Watts, who is with Direct Source Wealth. Make sure you go to directsourcewealth.com/hero. And by the way, thank you for the feedback that we had from having one of the top people at Facebook on. In fact, she is in charge of all the Facebook groups and also president of change.org. So make sure you go to Eliances.com, Eliances.com, the only place where entrepreneurs align. Now let's talk about our next hero. You see, you've seen her on the hit TV show The Bachelor, Season 20, with Ben Higgins. We have Breanne Rice, and you could reach her at Breanne'sHolisticHealth.com, and of course we'll have it on our website, Eliances.com. So Breanne, what was it like competing on The Bachelor? Give us something juicy.
There's definitely a lot of eyelashes floating around. It was a lot of fun. I loved the opportunity and to be able to go on there. And I mean, it wasn't really fun competing with all the other beautiful women, I'm not going to lie, but it was an amazing opportunity, and Ben is a great guy. But it really helped me build confidence mostly. So I'm glad I did it, and it's kind of fun to be able to say you were on The Bachelor.
Now, Breanne, what's the secret of every single, when I've seen the episodes, every single female falls in love with The Bachelor?
They do. It's like, I don't know what kind of water they're serving us, but it just seems to work. I think that because you're just on this show and you're all in and you're not around your family, you're not around your friends, you're just kind of there and you're with these people 24/7. Your emotions are running on high, and you're able to really discover how you feel a lot quicker, whereas if you're in your normal dating life, perhaps you see a person a couple times a week. You're literally there just for The Bachelor, and then you have all, the background noise and the drama and things like that. So your emotions are just pretty much running on high, and I think that people discover that they have really strong feelings for him.
What was the most thing that surprised you the most of being on that show?
Just really, when you see it on TV, it seems like everyone's really catty on the show, but you're filming for 16-hour days, and you really build good friendships with these women. And I'm friends with many of the girls from the show, and some of them have moved to Seattle, but you make a lot of really good friends. And I think everyone, when they watch the show, they think, oh, those girls don't like each other. But maybe that was 5 minutes out of 16 hours that they were filming. So I just think that it's formed some great friendships.
Now, you've also been on the Dr. Phil Show, the Hallmark Channel's Home, and many others. Share with us the secret of something of what you ended up doing by being so brave and sharing a picture on the internet of yourself. Describe to us what it was like, what the picture was, and why you did it.
Well, before The Bachelor, when I was younger, I was pursuing a modeling career, and I developed an autoimmune disease called vitiligo, which caused me to lose half of the pigmentation on my face. It's a disease that doesn't cause any harm, but it's cosmetic, so it can be very devastating to one's self-esteem. And I used to not go outside without any makeup on, and everyone would see me perfectly made up, and they would think, oh, she's beautiful, she's got it all together. But I was so insecure, and I gave up my modeling career, and I wouldn't tell men that I dated. My parents were the only people that knew, and so after The Bachelor, I was still struggling with that. And I felt like in order to become the best version of myself and who God's called me to be, I really needed to let go of those insecurities. But part of that was being vulnerable first and sharing my story and what I went through to help other women and inspire others to be comfortable in their skin as well. So I posted a photo of myself on Instagram without any makeup. I didn't expect it to go viral, but I posted that photo, and Discovery Channel contacted me to film a documentary TV show about it. And while I was filming, it went viral. And within the next 2 days, I was doing interviews with Today's Show, People Magazine, Teen, Vogue, the list goes on. And that led to being on the Dr. Phil show and the Hallmark Channel and many others, because it just had such a big impact and people weren't expecting that.
And again, we're talking with Breanne Rice. Her new nickname is the Brave One for having done that, because truly it is amazing. You could reach her at BreannesHolisticHealth.com, because you're listening to me, David Kogan, host of the Eliances Hero Show. Make sure you go to Eliances.com. That's ELIANCES.com, the only place where entrepreneurs align. Now, you're also an author. You've published numerous national articles in magazines, one of which you mentioned, Teen Vogue, Cosmopolitan, and People. But Breanne, now that you've done what you've done and that, what really is, I guess, the real meaning of beauty?
I think beauty comes from looking at yourself and saying, this is me, this is who I am, and loving and embracing that. No matter who you are, every person, every man, every woman, we deserve to love ourselves and feel beautiful and comfortable and confident in our own skin. And so for me, that was accepting who I was and saying, I'm beautiful, I'm deserving of love, and really changing my thought process. And instead of when I looked in the mirror seeing flaws and what I didn't like, waking up and saying, I like myself, and just discovering a newfound confidence. But I think being beautiful is just really being comfortable with who you are.
You also, too, are a certified nutritional therapist. What inspired you to get this designation?
So, yeah, I guess I wear many different hats, don't I? But along the time where I was diagnosed with vitiligo, I was suffering severe digestive distress. And the foods that I were eating were essentially making me sick. And I was down to 5 foods I could basically eat. And I got pretty tired of eating lettuce every day. And I discovered I had food allergies to many foods, and I had to work on inflammation and rebuilding my gut. And so once I did that, and also with autoimmune disease, you really want to focus on nutrients to support your body, and it's essential. So when I did that, and I've been eating a certain way for a very long time, like my vitiligo has not spread. It stayed where it's at, and I don't have those symptoms anymore because I figured out what worked for my body. So through that whole process and learning and going to school, I wanted to help other people and offer them nutritional support as well. And I think we're all individuals, and one diet does not work for one person. And there's a wide variety of diets that are healthy and are good, but some people need a little bit different approach to nutrition than others. So that's what I love to do, and I work with clients individually all over the globe via phone because I wanted to be able to help more people and not just be local in Seattle.
And that's phenomenal. Well, Breanne, we've got a little less than a minute left. And if you were talking to a group of grade school children, because that's at the time when one another, as a child, you start seeing and understanding that people do look different, act different in that.
Yeah.
What kind of secrets would you share about being healthy and growing up to really be positive, regardless of who you are, background, and that? What would you want to share with them?
Well, the biggest thing I think with kids is, even back then I can remember some of the things kids said to me on the playground, right? And those things stick with you. The biggest thing is learning that words do matter, first of all, and learning to accept and love everyone, that everyone's going to look different. We're not all meant to look the same, but to just accept people, no matter what shape, no matter what size, color of skin, just encourage and uplift one another, but also learn to be comfortable with yourself.
Excellent. Well, words definitely matter. Breanne, you stand up for those with skin conditions like yourself and bringing awareness and beauty to a subjective world while entertaining your fans and others. Breanne Rice, you could reach her at Breanne's HolisticHealth.com. Breanne, the brave one. This is David Kogan with Eliances.